Welcome back to FMR Therapy, JC. Here to show you a great way to try to improve thoracic spine rotation. So we're going to get on all fours here, right, on hands and knees. And we're going to do a little movement called thread the needle. So we're going to take one hand, we're going to slide it through this hole that I'm creating with my arm and my leg, and I'm really going to try to reach as far as I can. You can go so far as to bend this elbow and bring the shoulder all the way to the ground, reach, and then come up. And we're gonna add that in with some rotation of the thoracic spine, kind of more of an activation of the thoracic spine. So after I come up, I'm then gonna put that same hand behind my head, and then I'm gonna start leading with my elbow and pulling my elbow behind me and trying to turn and get the chest facing that way as best I can. While I'm going into thread the needle, I'm trying not to rotate with my hips back here. I'm just rotating with my upper body. And then while I'm coming into this thoracic rotation, I'm really trying to press the ground away with this arm. And again, not trying to rotate, right? My body's gonna wanna shift my hip out that way. Trying to keep it right where it is and just pull, and feel a big activation in my back. Then of course I'm going to switch to the other side, same thing, reach, try to keep those hips right where they are, hand behind the head, pull my elbow back, try to keep those hips where they are. If I keep moving my hips back and forth and I just can't stop it, then one of the ways that you can try to mitigate that is by sitting your hips down, right? So I've just got my feet pointed flat back there, and I'm just sitting my hips, my butt down on my heels back there. Now it's gonna look a little differently because my butt's a little closer to the floor, right? I would actually prefer that with this one, your hands are out in front of you a little bit so that you can have room to reach, right? And then I can bend this elbow and really reach. It's a lot harder for me to shift my hips when I'm here, and it's easier for me to tell if I'm doing that. But for this one, now that I've got my hips down low, right, I can still easily shift my hips in this one. So if we have the hips down, then you guys, what I want you to do is drop this elbow in the middle, bring this hand up, and then try to rotate. So when we come back to thread, we're gonna reach, and then we're gonna drop that elbow, put the hand behind the head, rotate. Right? And just keep going back and forth between reach and rotate. And then, get yourself 15 to 20 reps on one side, then start doing it on the other side, right? Just like so. You could go, alternating if you want to spice it up just to make it how you want it. Doesn't really matter. But what we're working on is really stretching and activating that upper back and getting that rotation to be about the upper part of the spine and not always the lower part of the spine. Get after it, you guys, and we'll see you again next time.